Okay, STAAR review. We're on page 32. Parallel and perpendicular lines. Quick review. Parallel lines have the same slope. In other words, in our y equals mx plus b equation, that number's the same. If that number's the same, they're the same slope, okay? If you have a same m and a different b, meaning they are different lines, but the slope's the same, they're going to be parallel, okay? Perpendicular lines are a little trickier. The slopes are opposite reciprocals. Let me give you an example. If I have a slope of 1/2, the opposite of 1/2 would be negative 1/2. The reciprocal of 1/2 would be flip the numbers upside down. So the opposite reciprocal would be negative 2/1 or negative 2. Okay? You flip it and you change the sign. Okay. Keep in mind, intersecting lines are only perpendicular if they create right angles. Okay? That's the definition of perpendiculars. They cross perfectly where you have right angles at all the corners. All right? Let's take a look at number 1 real quick. Which of the following lines is parallel to the equation y equals 8 minus x? Okay? Well, we are in y equals mx plus b form for the most part. Okay, here's my y's by itself. This is my b. They're switched. What is my m? Negative 1. Okay, so we're looking for a slope of negative 1. Choice A, we have a slope of negative 1. So we have the same m, different b. Choice A is parallel. Choice B, the slope's negative 2. It's not the same. They're not parallel. That's a slope of negative 1/2. That's not parallel. And this is a slope of positive 1 right here. Okay, that is not parallel. Okay, so the answer to number 1 is A. Number 2, which equation is perpendicular to y equals negative 6x minus 3? Well, the slope is negative 6. Turn that into a fraction. Just throw a 1 on the bottom, negative 6/1. The reason you need to make it a fraction is you need to provide the opposite reciprocal. Opposite means you turn it from negative to positive. Reciprocal means you flip it upside down, so you end up with positive 1/6. Take a look at these choices. This is not the opposite reciprocal. Neither is that. This one is the opposite reciprocal. Okay? So those are 2 practice problems for you on page 32.